Hey everyone, it's your first time here. Like the content, hit subscribe. Whew. We're gonna get into it this morning. Right now, if you're just joining, say what up. We have the S&P down 58, Dow's down 377, NASDAQ down 286. There is some blood in the streets. Oh man. And on top of that, you know, what's going on, Rodney, Mal, Jeff, Jose? I have VIX called the hedge, but this is still going to hurt. I'm currently in class. Trading sucks being in class. Yeah, I can't even imagine what it'd be like trading while in class. I mean, I wish I had the opportunity, but back when I was in class, you know, they didn't have iPhones and fancy things. You know, we had the Nokia and we were playing Snake. The indestructible Nokia, and everyone was playing Snake on it. And yeah. Actually, my first cell phone was a Sony Ericsson. It was I would say it was pretty nice, but you know. The TI-83 Yo, Trevor, what's going on? We had to take our typewriters to class. Those were heavy. What? Wow, we had to take our typewriters. That would be crazy. Like, I would just say, screw it. I'm taking the pen and the paper. Yeah, I think if you guys are just joining, say what up. If you guys do me the favor, hit the like button. We're gonna have some volatility today. I'm probably gonna be down a bit on my Tesla call. I had a Tesla call. It is now down. I mean, we'll see what happens. You know, as you know, easy come, easy go. But also, you know, it could rip up the other way too. I mean, we're kind of at some support levels down in here. You know, again, if we're looking at SPY, you know, it's at 333, hit the high of 343 yesterday. You know, could have used extreme caution. You look at this over the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trading sessions. So about for the last week, the high has been 343. The low has been around 333. So 343 achieved yesterday, 333 achieved today. So the question is, are we going to break these levels? Are we going to break down, you know, is it going to break down the 50-day here? The 50-day right now on SPY, 333.13. It's at 333.40, right? So is it going to break down? Is it not going to break down? Is it going to break this here? I guess it's hard to say. We need to see what happens here at open. But this is definitely bounce territory. You know, when we're, you know, for bulls, I thought we were going to have the momentum to push out because we really pushed out end of day and that thing just tanked, right? So I'm like, you know, kind of wait and see. I thought we had the momentum to break out of this, but I guess we did not in terms of bulls. So now we're coming back down to 333. You know, like I said before, I wouldn't hate we ping back and forth. I just thought we had the momentum. That's why I was scaling a little bit bullish yesterday. I thought we had the momentum to push out above this, but you know, because we had nice consolidation here and then we had a rip and then it just failed. You know, so that's kind of what's going on. Sarah, what's going on? Trevor, future habits. Wide, red dust. I think the market is going in a W correction. I mean, it could, but I mean, if you're looking at the overall trend here, I mean, we're still maintaining bullish ground. You know, I'm not trying to be like a blind bull by any means, but you know, we're just right back down to where we were at 333. We could ping back and forth. You know, we can't go up every day, and we can't go. You know, consolidation. I think around here is actually really healthy. If we consolidate, and I actually wouldn't mind seeing like a multi-year consolidation at this point because we've had quite the run. You know, if you're looking at SPY over the last, let's go 5 years here. You know, we've had quite the run. I mean, it's been pretty much, I mean, we've had some dips, but for the last 5 years, I mean, we're just continuing this uptrend. So having some consolidation here, honestly, I wouldn't mind having a consolidation year, an inside year, right? I wouldn't mind that at all. Now, people don't like when I say that, but I think it's healthy for a longer term bull market. Obviously, we just can't keep going up. Negative news regarding vaccination. I thought there was some. I thought so. Moderna said they're going to know by November if the vaccine works, which is pretty good. They should have enough data from the late stage trial to know whether its coronavirus vaccine works. The company could have enough data by October, but that's unlikely. So, hey, bro, take your time on the vaccine, man. Just take your time. No rush. Don't kill anybody. I would hate to see what the testing facility looks like. Yo, Matthew, what's going on, man? Long time no see. Matthew, are you bearish, Matthew? It's really interesting to me to see people. There's certain people that come out on red days, and then there's certain people that come out on green days. And you know what? I'm here for them all. For them all. Mustafa, Jim, CRWD. Let's take a look at CRW. Man, they're laying in right now. I mean, NASDAQ down 320. All right, it's at 333. Trying to put some fear in before market open here. Yeah, I mean, I think at open, I'm a bull at heart, Matthew. Yeah, no, you're good, Matthew. I was like, I know it's hard to catch the live streams because you got to get up early, and if you have kids, it's hard, But I do maintain a kid-friendly, clean stream. I'm not dropping F-bombs. I'm not talking about some weird stuff. We maintain that. So if you want to listen, your kids can join in. CRWD, man, they are laying in right now. Though I don't really like being short. Do I really want to short, let's say, would I really want to short something at open knowing that we're down at the bottom of the range and we're having a huge gap down? For me at open, I'm going to be chilling, I'm going to be chilling at open trying to figure out what's going on. I'm usually listening while I get in the morning, start setting the tone for the day. Let's go, Trevor. Trevor's docu-signing all his contracts, getting the homes ready. Did they let you have open houses in Cali? In Illinois, they just started allowing open houses. Or is that, okay, CRWD 126 right now. I mean, still maintaining trend right below the 10-day. I mean, it still looks bullish, but like I said, there's a lot of things that are going to happen at open here that's going to define today and tomorrow. What happens right now. SPY 333 is extremely important. Apple. Man, I'm so glad I sold my Apple call because this thing is getting murdered. It is getting killed. Yeah, I got a Tesla call too, so not smart. I do have a Tesla call, but Apple, quite a bit of a disappointment. They hyped it up. They hyped up the event. Nothing really. I mean, I upgraded to iOS 14 on my iPad Pro on my iPhone last night, and they hyped up, but they're not releasing the iPhone, or they are releasing it, but it's going to be delayed. So I bet you when they announce the iPhone, we'll get a pump because like we looked at yesterday, iPhone accounts for a major chunk of their revenue. But Apple right now, 108, below the 50-day, looking a lot like Microsoft. Microsoft couldn't get up either. Looking pretty bearish here. Obviously, there's some chop. It's at 200 right now. So it's right at, I think at the support level right in here, but man, Microsoft and Apple looking dicey. And honestly, I don't think Microsoft deserves to be this low. I mean, it didn't really get that high like Apple and Tesla. It really didn't get detached from the 10-day. The only time it got pumped up was on the TikTok news, and then it sold off when they didn't get it, or actually sold off before they didn't get it. Or maybe somebody knew that they weren't going to get it before they was announced, and that's why it sold off. I mean, it's Wall Street, could happen. But right now, below the 10-day, below the 50-day, sitting here at the 200. Right now, it's at 200 and some change right now. Amazon got crushed too. I've been selling some premium on Amazon, so I'm gonna need a little bit of a bounce here on Amazon because I was selling some credit put spreads on Amazon. Let's go. What's going on, Grant? They do finally open homes were tough earlier mid-year. Yeah, Blazing Bob. You guys' usernames like crack me up sometime. Oh man, I didn't. I'm streaming off the Wi-Fi. I forgot to plug in my computer here, hardwired in. So apologies. Hopefully it's not choppy. It seems like it's some pretty good speeds here. Yo, T5, what's going on? Redfin has been crushing it in this industry. Yeah, because I listed my house with Compass, but those fees are thick, bro. Those fees are thick, and even a buddy of mine works for them and actually knocked it down a whole percent. But geez, still 5% fee. Normally they charge like 6 to 7, I think, and knocked it down to 5, which I guess I'm grateful for. But 5%. Well, Redfin's at like what 2% or something? I think that's something like that. I got October puts for Apple. Nice, Matthew. Yeah, Tesla. Let's look at Tesla, man. They're axing it hard right now. They're laying in. It's at 410. It's given up this whole run here right now. So it's at 410 right now. It was chilling at 380 and then it bounced hard, but now we're back down to 410. But 410 still above the 50-day, still above the 10-day, still looking bullish. So you got to be careful if you're going short Tesla. I think a lot of people learned a lesson. Yeah, 5% isn't too bad. It's still it's a chunk. It's a chunk. So Tesla, it's still bullish, but if you're shorting it, you just have to know when to exit, because I think a lot of people learned a lesson the last couple of days, shorting these spikes, and it just kept going and going. And then yesterday, I thought yesterday was a consolidation day, and hey, maybe it was. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. I thought yesterday on Tesla was a consolidation day. Maybe this is just a technical move. They're bringing down the market. Maybe it is. So I was looking at inside day consolidation. That's why I held on to my call. I'm like, okay, it's consolidating nicely here. It's not selling off like the rest of the market. And then it could gap up the next tomorrow, which is today, which now is not the case. It's at 411, which, is not as low as it was a few days ago. But yeah, it could definitely come down to 380, 360 for sure. Today you want to use extreme caution. Like it's tough to short these big gap downs, but it's also like you don't want to go long in case they flush it some more, So we're gonna be chilling at open. If you guys could do me the favor, hit the like button. I don't even think DKNG really dipped that much. Did DKNG dip? Oh, it did actually dip. I was looking at it this morning. It was still at 50. DKNG. If DKNG goes to 45. I'll buy for sure. I don't know if it will though. Keep an eye on. I have DKNG is one of the main stocks I like to trade, so I have it on one of my screens here. So Tesla seemed to hover around 445 yesterday. Then after hours fell off a cliff. Yep. Yeah, I thought it was holding really well. The rest of the market was selling it, and Tesla was not. But now they're laying into it. So, clench them cheeks and pray. I think I just spit all over my desk. Getting a little excited here. Yeah, Amazon. Amazon, anything below 3,000, I think, is a buy. What do you guys think? Anything below 3,000 on Amazon, people are going to be buying. It's right now in this area where we've fallen before, and it's gotten bought straight up. So is it going to get bought up? I don't know. But this is definitely buy the dip area. Again, this is below the 50-day, below the 10-day. Everything's looking bearish, but as quickly as they drop it, you can see how easily they can pump it. So I'm on the fence, guys. I don't know about you. What do you guys think? Are you guys bullish or bearish here for the rest of the week, like tomorrow, going into next week? What do you guys think? Let's do a quick poll. What are we doing? Are you guys bullish or bearish for this week. I mean, tech calls to the moon. Bears all September. Rest of the week, I'm deadish. Well, thankfully, Derek, I know you're in October expiration for a lot of things, so you should, Yeah, but Square, I know you're in Square, Derek, and yeah, that is brutal. I'm in Facebook too. I bought a Facebook debit call spread on the dip, and what I liked about Facebook yesterday, it's at 256 right now. I liked it just down here at like the 260 area, and it's at 256 now. So let's see if they buy that dip or not on Facebook. But I'm in October expiration. Tech calls have been garbage the last week or two. Yeah, for sure. Short-term bearish next week, next 2 months, then bullish mid-long term. Oh man, Trevor turning bearish. You know we got a problem when Trevor turns bearish. We're screwed. We're screwed, guys. Future Habits is neutral. Christine is bearish. I think we're gonna get some chop before the election. I think we just chop, and then whoever on election day, I think they're gonna pop or drop it like futures that night. They're gonna say, "Hey, this person is president." And it's either going to pop or drop by a ton, and whatever happens, I'm going to do the reverse. If it, if it drops, I'm buying the dip. If it rips up, I'm going to short. That's it. Well, I actually probably won't short. But if it dips low, I'll probably buy the dip. I'll probably buy the futures dip. Yeah, futures after Trump got elected, futures were getting obliterated. Because we were coming off a time where, volatility, we haven't seen drops like that in a long time, and they dropped futures thick. And then that ultimately led to the bull run that we're in now, What's your plan during these corrections? Do you not trade at all? Right now, I'm waiting to see what's happening at these support levels, right? I am short Oracle, so I'm shorting stocks that I believe that should be shorted. Oracle being one of them. So I am short Oracle. I had the 55 calls for, 55. I don't know why every time I talk about Oracle, I say calls. I think it's because I'm so used to having calls. I had the 55 puts for October. So, I'll be up a few hundred, possibly. I'll probably be up $150-$200 on this drop here. Nothing. I have 5 of them, so nothing huge. But when these corrections happen, and you're sitting at critical support levels, you watch and wait and see. You kind of see until you get a confirmation like, hey, are we ripping lower? Are we ripping higher? And, this is going to be the buy zone for a lot of people. So I'm not going to load in short, but I'm also not going to be like loading the boat and saying buy all you can, because it is scary. It is scary, to kind of think where we're at. But volatility is going to be a little bit higher now, so that's good. I think we're going to have some good intraday action. So, VXX probably should have hedged with some calls yesterday, but they just kept grinding this way lower. I was like, okay, this could hit 23, 22 area, and it just didn't. It came down to 24, popped up, and now we're at 25.71. So this would have been a great hedge if you bought some of the VXX calls on the dip yesterday around 24.50 or so. But with what the Fed was saying yesterday, I didn't really expect a whole lot. They didn't, but maybe because they didn't really say anything about the economy, they were just saying, what they've been saying. We're just going to watch and see. We're going to let inflation do its thing. We're not going to be raising rates to potentially 2023. Like, not raising rates for the stock market till 2023 is going to be great. Not raising rates for your savings account or stuff like that can be bad. But for the stock market, that's what we kind of care about right now. If you're a multi-millionaire and you have millions sitting in a savings account, you're going to probably want to allocate that somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be wanting to sit on almost 0% on your savings account. Not that it was high anyways, but when they were raising rates, it was a lot higher. So if not raising rates, why tank? It's just a technical move, I think. bearish sideways unless they surprise with stimulus. But I mean, what's the stimulus going to do? I think it was announced yesterday that Trump wanted to have some sort of stimulus. What was it? I don't know. I think he's just looking for approvals to let's see here. Yeah, he was saying it was some news yesterday. Some second stimulus, larger coronavirus aid package. Donald Trump. Let's see here. So he was telling the Republican allies that they were proposing too small of a relief package. He wants to get reelected, and I think that a coronavirus relief package would do well for him in the polls. I honestly don't think it's about the people. I think it's all about the polls. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. Whether you're Republican or Democrat, I think that we can, in terms of business and marketing, I think we can all agree that, this is a move to get elected because he wasn't really pressuring this beforehand. So he says, I like the larger amount, Trump said during a press conference. Some of the Republicans disagree, but I think I can convince them to go along with that. I don't know. So I don't think we're going to have any stimulus package. I mean, I'm not going to go through this whole thing, but yeah, I mean, honestly, does Trump want to get reelected? Yeah, obviously, Trump wants to be in office for as long as he's able to. Getting killed on Uber call spread, so hoping it goes down. I think Uber's gapping down, but you got to be careful. Uber's been ramping. Right up here's resistance, but you get, that's tough. That's tough for sure. Powell basically said putting your money in assets and they have more firepower. Economy recovery will take a while. Yeah, I mean, Trevor, I think we can all agree that this is going to be a slow climb. Yo, Matthew, I'm seeing 30 likes. If you guys can hit the like button, appreciate it. Thanks, Matthew. So he can make a lot of money for his business. Yeah, I don't know. I just see like, he's probably getting nervous. I mean, I know he doesn't care about the polls, but I think he's getting nervous that Biden's polling ahead. Now, the polls showed Hillary polling ahead back in, 2015 too. So, Trump wants 4 terms. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how many terms he's got left in him. You know what I mean? Like when you're rolling up to your 80s, I don't know how many more you got left in you, but we'll see. My FedEx books are gonna save me a little. Have Tesla and Walmart calls. Yeah, bro. Oh man, Sun Crave. I think anyone that has calls right now, but you can kind of see like in this market how quickly you can go from dead to back to winning, and vice versa. You can go from winning to dead real quick. So that's why on your contracts, you want to give some time because a lot of things are going to happen. Right now, the market is just chop, 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 chop. There's no clear direction. We're just going up, we're going down, we're going up, we're going down. So buy the dip, sell the rips, and give yourself time on things that you believe in, like your core portfolio. Make sure you got 40, 60 days on them. If you're getting under 20 days, you might want to start taking that off and pushing it out further if it's a trade you still believe in, How are the banks doing this morning? Anyone know? Man, Goldman Sachs got wrecked. That it gave back everything. Everything. I have call options on Starbucks that expire tomorrow. Do I sell now or take the loss? Hey, yo, bro, if it expires tomorrow, you gotta kind of take what you can get because theta is going to be coming in thick. That's the big thing when you're trading. Obviously, this is not investment advice for intended purposes only. If you're trading this week expiration and you're new to trading, I mean, you got to be very, very careful, because with the highs and the lows, you can go from winning to losing the next day to max loss instantly. So it's not for the faint of heart. I mean, I definitely, even if you're not new to trading, I definitely encourage you not to trade same week expirations. Push it out 14 days at least. Give yourself some time. I don't have enough capital to have a core portfolio. Yeah, I mean, obviously I have my day trades and stuff like that, but then I have trades that I have working on like a 30, 60-day cycle as well. So, you know, you'll get there, Grant. Got to put out the not financial advisor disclaimer for all that. Yo, bro, I've seek support from some legal counsel, and they said that I have to make it clear that I'm not heeding investment advice. I know it's a sad world, but someone's gonna come for me eventually, you know. And I don't want that. You think Starbucks is going to rebound so I can cut my losses tomorrow? I mean, it's 50-50. If you're trading tomorrow, like I said, if you're in tomorrow expiration and and you're on the losing end, you're potentially going max loss tomorrow. So decide what you want to do. Grant, not currently, no. I'm trying to, as obviously my exposure is growing, also the risks grow with that. You know what I mean? The more people you come in contact with, the higher the probability that something like that will happen. And they're like, oh yeah, Nick told me to buy this call and I got max loss. Let's sue him. Like, bro, I never told you to buy anything. You do what you do. We're all here planning our own trades. Every single person here has a different plan and portfolio based on their capital time frame that they trade in. And that's why, like, I always suggest you got to create your own plan. Don't copy what I do. Don't copy what other traders do. You have to find an investment style that works for you in the way that you want to invest. Yo, Cam, what's going on? Man, market opens in 2 minutes. Are we getting wrecked? It's holding on. SPY is holding on to 333 though. It's like we're chilling. Yeah, I mean, I think people just, they'll sue. They'll probably find an easy target, and you know that's what it is. You know, why does McDonald's have to say coffee is hot on the cup? Stuff like that. I mean, it's just stupid. But people want to get paid. I'm not getting wrecked on SRNE today. Good, Hank. Thanks, Trevor. What's popping today, Nick? You finally a bear? Cam, I'm never a bear. We push through. Now I'm not adding long here though. I'm not adding long. I'm watching and seeing right now. We have let's see what the 5 minutes chart on SPY is right now. It dropped below 333, but they're trying to pump it up before market opens here in about 2 minutes. Amazon above 3,000 again. Tesla's getting pumped up. I think we're going to see some crazy swings today. Apple, I think you can buy soon at 105. If Apple goes to 100, I think everybody's going to buy. I'll buy. I'll add. Stock. I don't know. Do you guys think it's going to fill this gap in here, though? It's at 109 right now. Did hit what? It hit 108? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to hit. They're trying to pump it up a little bit. Yo, Clarence, what's going on? The Qs got wrecked. 266 right now on the Qs, but there's a lot. I think there's good support down here in the 260, 270 area for the Qs. It had some nice consolidation in here, so we'll see if this area holds on the Qs. Yeah, I agree, Hank. I just thought, please don't fill that gap, Apple. Derek, you could buy more shares though, bro. You know, you could buy more shares. Think about your kids. You're gonna be handing them Apple shares for their birthday. Like, here's a share for you, here's a share for you, and they're like, Dad, what do I do with this? Do I hang it on my wall or what? Everyone's buying Apple at 112. It drops for a little bit, adding like crazy. Yeah, I mean, they're buying now, so I'm a little bit watch and see. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna be down at open, no doubt down at open. But you know, let's see what the price action is gonna be today. You know, job numbers came in as well. Unemployment numbers came in a little bit lower than expected. They came down from 893 versus they came in at 860,000 actually. I'm handing them down apples for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if we don't get some bullish action. Oh man. Yeah, so we're gonna see here. We're gonna see what's going on. I added 15 shares yesterday. Gonna add 15 more in Apple today as well. Nice. Get those long terms up. I mean, that's what these are for. These types of days, you know, start scaling in some long term. When I say long term, I'm not talking about 3 months, 6 months. I'm talking about years. Years. All right. So market is okay. Market just opened up. So we have S&P's down 58, Dow's down 374, NASDAQ down 305. NASDAQ is down almost 3% right now, and that's pretty big. Dow's down only 1.5%, and S&P's almost down 2%. So, whew. You know what's holding up kind of well is Boeing. If anyone, I'm not trading it though. You know what they say: an apple a day keeps the bank account full. You get it. You get it. You know, nothing is green on my portfolio except for on my watch list except for GE. GE is green. TLT is green. Coming down though. But those are the only two. Oh, Domino's is green. Barely though. And VIX, obviously. But looks like we're getting a little pump action. A little pump action here at open. We got the Qs ripping already. I don't know. Let's see if there's buyers. Listen, Cam, I'm not trading BA. However, I did make $5 on my last BA trade, so I can retire now. I'm good. Yep, Trevor, add the long term on solid dip. What's wrong? What's wrong with this world? How is NKLA green? NKLA. Let's see. Bro, they're ripping that right up. What's that? What about NIOs? The whole EV kind of sector is pushing up. Tesla's pushing up. NIO's pushing up. NKLA pushing up. I told you guys that 30 here. Good support here at 30. Be very, very careful shorting. I wanted to short a put, a naked put, but I was scared. It was high premiums too. Still could actually, but I don't know. I don't know if I really want to. I don't really know if I wanted that. Cam's in the Discord all the time. Sold my Tesla put for 300 profit. Awesome, Grant. Nice job. Let's see what happens here. Trying to go through these comments here. Let's see what is Apple doing right now. Market just seems so like quiet and calm. Netflix, man, Netflix hit 470. And bounced. All right, shorts are covering, so we just gotta see what happens. We'll see what happens. Gotta watch out for the Discord, Trevor. It's super bearish right now in there. Super bearish. So NQ, yeah, we got NQ. Trying to get to 11,000. They're trying right now. Cam, I currently do not. Yeah, market. I mean, SPY right now, it's holding. Will it hold? Will it hold? Look at that. Zoom in here. It says we're gonna hold the line. Trump's probably calling the banks right now. Like, hey, bro, you gotta start loading. Gotta load up on this dip. We're gonna crack. Help. Yeah, I mean, we're right here. Look on SPY. We're chilling right here. Like, this is the deciding day. This is the deciding day right here, right now. This is it. This is it. What's Facebook doing? Facebook is pushing up to 60 area. Okay. Gyms here in Cali are still closed. Oh man, they opened up in Illinois, but I don't think I'm gonna go. You don't get this dad bod by going to the gym, okay? You just don't. Yeah, we're going all in right now. We'll see what's going on. Microsoft it hit 199. There you go, Trevor. It hit 190. It almost hit 198, but I don't think it's gonna hold. I think it's pushing up. Let's see, DK. Why is DKNG not on my Thinkorswim watch list? That's what I want to know. I'm adding it right now. We're pushing up. Pushing this up towards the top. DKNG. We'll put it right above. We'll put it right below Tesla. How about that? Put DKNG right there. Yeah, DKNG pumping. All right, here's your chance to buy Tesla stock at 420.69 again. Put your orders in now. I think you missed it. It came in. You had an opportunity there. Cam's in Miami. Yeah, I'm over COVID. Started going to the gym. Everyone in my house is working, so I'm gonna catch it. Like eventually, might as well do things I like. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you do get it, you get it. You know, Microsoft limit buy 198.50 for more long term, and I kind of hope we hit that, but I also kind of don't. You know what I mean? like you kind of have mixed feelings about it. I don't know. You guys think this spike is going to fail here? They're trying to push right now. This is the type of morning that you don't trade for the first hour or so, or maybe even the first 2 hours. You kind of just wait and see what the price action is, because literally this could just easily get sold off, or it could keep ripping. You know. So for me, I'm gonna be watching the price action, seeing what's happening until you can get a clear picture of what's happening here. Alibaba's only down $2. It's coming up nice. I think I'm going to start. I used to trade Alibaba almost every day. I think I'm going to get back to Alibaba. The thing is, they're really sensitive to the US-China news, which is why I kind of stopped trading them. I used to trade them every single day, and it was amazing. It was my top performer. And then the China stuff happened, and I just kind of let it go because it became too unpredictable. Hank bought DPHC warrants. Nice. I mean, SPY is still green on the year. We opened up around 320 area, so. In terms of bragging rights, that's, if you're the president, you can still brag about the stock market. Like, hey, we went through a pandemic and the stock market is still green across the board. What now? At least if I was running for president, that's how I would run it. But I'm not running for president, nor will I. Got out of Tesla. Can't afford any red now. Yeah, Tesla is looking rough. Definitely looking rough. But yeah, we're kind of having a slow grind here. We haven't really moved a whole lot. Amazon right now chilling at 3,000. Where we got Twitter at? Twitter popped. Man, what was that ramp yesterday on Twitter at open? That ramped up to 440? For what? Does look like nice consolidation here. This actually looks like a good chart here to trade on Twitter for long. I haven't traded in 1.5 weeks. I don't have balls still like Nick and half the Discord. Well, Cam, sometimes that's for the best, because in the last 2 weeks, there are a lot of people that blew their accounts and are no longer part of the trading community, or at least not until they reload their account, and that's something that, if you have money in your account right now, there's a lot of people that don't. So I would consider that success. GME's up 10%. Nah, bro. Why? What was there? What, we got news here? Oh, the PlayStation 5. So PlayStation 5 is up. Best Buy crashed. Their website crashed yesterday for the PlayStation 5 pre-orders. PlayStation 5 was available for pre-order yesterday. So that's why GameStop and I don't know if Best Buy is up and running. Best Buy should be up and running right now. I don't see it on their website right now, but the Best Buy website's back up and running. It crashed last night. Yeah, I'm getting Xbox. I've the only PlayStation that I've owned. The only PlayStation I've owned is PS3. Other than that, I've not owned a PlayStation, so I guess you can't pre-order it. But I thought it was available for pre-order, so. But yeah, I use PC and I have Xbox. I don't really play like story type games. Well, I had a PlayStation 1. I didn't have PS2, but I primarily play on this PC. This PC that I'm using right now is pretty loaded. But I already have on order the Xbox. But I'm in the Microsoft ecosystem. I have the Game Pass, so I can play PC and Xbox. So I don't know if I really need the Xbox, but we're getting it. Market right now is still chilling. PS3 was trash. Yeah, and that was my last one. Honestly, after college, I haven't been able to play as much. Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't really play. I got kids. I got busy with a lot of things right now. I don't have time to immerse myself into a story type game. I pretty much just play shooters. I get on, release some tension, and get off. that's what you do. Yeah, let's look at a shop. Play with the kids. I do play, but I play on the Switch, and we have to play kid-friendly games, Can't have like blood and gore and stuff like that. So Shopify, yeah, yeah, it's bad. Shopify is real bad. Not saying it can't bounce here, but this is, 750 is very likely. 750. I mean, it could come back up here, but it broke support. 750 is very likely. I'm not doing anything right now, Cam. I'm watching to see what the price action is. I'm not, you don't want to lose on the call side and then lose on the put side. You just want to see what the action is going to bring. Right now, we're just chilling. I'm not loading up on anything. Tesla's chilling. SPY's chilling. Everything's just like, are there no buyers? Okay, BA finally cracked. It fell to lower 160s. Yeah, Snow. Let's take a look at Snow. Oh man, yeah, that hit 319. People were buying at 300 yesterday. Yeah, I think Snow probably comes down to 150, to be honest with you. I think Snow comes down to 150 before going up. Obviously that's my opinion, but I do think that it's probably going to come down to like the 150 area. Square's getting demolished. Oh man, yeah, Square's just not getting pumped up here. Let's see what Oracle's doing. See what we got. Oracle's chilling right now at 59. It got bought up. I'm up 28%. I probably should just close it. Take the win, you know? Redeploy. That's what I'm gonna do. Take the win. Redeploy some profits. Okay. Got out of Oracle. Made 28%. Chilling. Probably gonna go lower though, but I don't know. We're gonna hang tight. We're gonna bring in some money today. Amazon might dip more. Yeah, Amazon's being pinged to 3,000 right now, so I don't know what it's gonna do. If the market just stays flat all day, I mean, I think that would be very troublesome. You know, like if the market literally just sat here, I would be like, yeah, SPY is strong support. I agree. I agree, Trevor. We're chilling. Come on, Tesla. Let's get a little pump action here. Let's get pumped back up. Let's get pumped back up 450 area. You could do it. You could do it. I think that we are going to try to get a little bit of a pump here. I get those price targets because the chart shows previous resistance at 2,800 and 2,900. Yeah, I think on Amazon though, you know, right in here is sitting right in a buy zone right now. Yes, it's dipped down more on some extreme selling, but right now this is still considered anything between 2,800 and 3,000. I think is a buy zone for Amazon. Yeah, in October we're gonna start getting into earnings season, and we're gonna probably have some crazy run-ups. If we get some nice dips here, or if it stays at these levels, like especially like an Amazon, I think that people will try to load up. So I think it will create some opportunities. So yes, you may lose today, but if you can line something up to win tomorrow, you're gonna be good. You know, just accept what's happening here. SLV for swings in October. Let's take a look. Yeah, gold and silver getting axed. I would love to see lower 24 on this, Hank, but honestly, I don't know if we're gonna get it. I mean, maybe buy 24.50 now and then average down at 24. Could be a good, because it could rip up from here. But I would probably go into November. I'd probably hit November's. These are still relatively good priced. So I would probably go into November. So I think buy here. If it goes down to 24, buy some more. At least for me. Waiting myself for SLV for October 23rd. Global recovery will take 5 years, says World Bank economist Carmen. I don't even know who that is. Just checking out some of these news updates, but right now we're just kind of hanging out. Doesn't look terrible, doesn't look good, but I mean, obviously, if SPY breaks this area, we're gonna be in trouble. We're gonna be in big trouble. So today there is no Powell. That was it. Yesterday was the day. Tomorrow there is a speaker, the St. Louis Fed president, but that's not really going to move the markets at all. So I mean, we're pretty much in terms of news and things that are going to impact the market, we're pretty much done for this week. We got the jobless claims out of the way this morning, and tomorrow is going to be pretty much a chill day. So tomorrow could very well be green. So Gabriel, no. Where are people putting their money right now? I think that they're putting it in Tesla. I think that they're putting it in Tesla. You got your grandma calling you about battery day. Like, hey, guys, I'm getting in Tesla. I heard battery day, and people don't even know like what battery day is. They just heard it. Like, battery day is coming up for Tesla. We need to know more about batteries. You didn't care about batteries about 2 months ago. You didn't know anything about what you didn't even know Tesla ran on batteries. It's amazing. Some people I come across, they're like, oh, Tesla does. You don't need an oil change with Tesla. You don't need to maintain the engine. You don't need a what? Like, bro. Like, do your research. If you're interested in the company, understand what that is. Understand what you're buying. Like, a Tesla is not like buying a Chevy or any other car. Tesla is going to dip when your friends who tease you about losing your money in the stock market start talking about how they're making money on Tesla. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think 10 years from now, when we look back, we're going to think about like, bro, that was a crazy time with Tesla. Look at all these new traders. They banked tens of thousands of dollars and then they lost it in the years after. I don't want to see that happen, hopefully, but people that make money quick like that generally do not keep it. I mean, I hate to say it. She went from only knowing about that car accident in 2018. People are putting in Tesla when grandma wants to know about. Hank's playing that for batteries. Solid company. No coolant. Yeah. It's like, oh, you don't need an oil change? No, bro. You don't need an oil change, so chill on that. And that's why, like, when you compare like how much it costs a Tesla versus a normal car, a gas or normal engine or diesel or whatever, that's why, yes, Teslas cost more, but do they really cost more based on the maintenance? If you're only changing brakes and tires, like, how much money are you going to be spending here and not saving money on gas? I mean, obviously electricity, you're going to be paying money on that, but overall, you're probably going to save money long term on a Tesla. Also, because it doesn't have as many moving parts, things are less likely to break. John got a Tesla with a profit. Nice. Congrats, man. Congrats, bro. But yeah, I mean, market, we're at 335 right now. Apple's at 110. Not bad. Does look like calls are a safe bet, but we're still on a red day right now. S&Ps are down 40, Dow's down 274, and Nasdaq is only down 196. So went from negative 4K to plus 2K. Nice. That was close. Whew. Man. Days like today, I wonder what the Discord's saying. The Discord's saying short the pump. Discord is all on bear. Probably go long. Just kidding. We have a lot of great traders in the Discord and on Facebook. So we all, and that's the thing about trading. We all see the market differently. And that's okay. Some days you make money, some days you lose money, and it doesn't matter as long as at the end of the day you come out green. There's a lot of ways to get to the green. It's a strong support. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Qs and SPY, we're chilling right now at support levels. Is it going to break? If we do break, yikes, right? But if we don't, Qs right now still ramping up. Is Tesla going to push? I don't know. Is Amazon going to push? Charts are looking like it wants to. Even Boeing, you know things are good when Boeing is pushing. DKNG, I see it right here. DKNG back up to 51. Nice movement out the open right now. NQ's at VWAP. See what it do. NQ right now almost at 11,100 though. It came back 100 points already. A little bit more than 100 points. Just got to be careful. We got to be careful here. Anything can happen, you know? Anything can happen. We can skyrocket. We could fall to the center of the earth, or we could just sit here all day and be really bored. Might be at resistance. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can push through. Right now, Amazon's still sitting there. What's Microsoft? Microsoft's still ramping. Some of these tech stocks are still ramping. Nvidia, out the gate, 13-point pump. Gabriel, correct. What's your option to stock ratio? I mean like dollar amounts? Or are you talking about... I guess it's hard to say because obviously you have retirement accounts, you have, your long-term holds. It's really hard to say what the ratio is. Obviously, there's a lot more money in stocks than options. Yeah, I don't know what the percentage is off the top of my head because obviously those long terms are added on a monthly buy cycle. So obviously more money is going to be in the long term holding, a lot more in those stocks. But right now, market is the market going to move up, or we stuck? You think we're getting rejected here? You think we're getting rejected here, Trevor? Potentially, it's potential rejection. Square's not going up, but it's not going down either. Try to push up, and that thing got flushed from 147 down to 143 in the 5-minute candle here. Whew. Thankfully, Tesla is pushing back up. They are definitely buying the dip on that. They mean business. Looks like it'll climb more, though, to claw back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. AMD. Yeah. AMD is dangerous, but it's at support. Can it fill this gap? Absolutely. Excuse me. That's what I was saying yesterday. Like Tesla yesterday, the market was moving down and Tesla was holding its ground. I honestly thought it was a consolidation day. It was just going to chill. It wasn't breaking down at all. Yeah, I think AMD's at support, but you got to be really careful here. I would maybe do like a bullish strangle on it. Buy a cheap put for protection. Lean towards a call closer to in the money, and then buy a put on it that's cheap, no more than 50 cents. That's what I would do for AMD. But right now I'm sitting tight. I'm gonna let the market do its thing. Because obviously my portfolio's skewed to the bullish side, so buying big on AMD. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. I got to pop off here, guys. You guys have a great day. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.